Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice defending, physical and effective. And now the breakaway. Law. David Villa. David Villa!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. Shot could be on. Danielson goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Pepe. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Law. David Villa. Oh, just skips past his man. There's the hit! It's there! The breakthrough strike! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's being shifted off it.
Venezuela are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He can get that clear. Quality ball. Bellingham. Well, we expected better, and so did he. The ball has bounced loose now. And now they can clear their lines. Taken back almost at once. And that's really well manoeuvred. Danielson played out to the right. And they've got a throw. He's looking to set free a runner. Guardiola.
Venezuela truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Law engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's burst through. He's had a hit! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the action is back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Pepe. And it's Ribery. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. David Villa. Guardiola. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Danielson. And no, he's seen through all of that. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Guardiola. And it's Ribery.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That's really well cleared.
For this match was 71,000.
He's only too happy to take that back. Danielson. For Ribery. Mbappe. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And he celebrates his 30th goal. How very smart. He just got it right.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Dennis.
So, time for changes
Number
on
9.
both sides, actually.
Number 10.
This is threatening to become a
Number
really
13.
good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Number 17.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. It's their second corner of the game. Shot! In he goes again! He scores! Do not write them off! Back they come! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football. There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nicely aimed pass, and they can counter here. Mbappe.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Roberto Carlos.
Added time.
Up he goes! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that...
And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Mbappe has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Venezuela clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ribéry. Costa Curta. It's Perez. Over to the left. Diogo Dalot calmly anticipates. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ljungberg. He is through here. And he's cut it out.
Venezuela really can't go chasing this game too.
Hazeloken has a go. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a hit! He scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ribéry. Ljungberg. Gets his pass away. And he's managed to get free. Oh, this is a great... Rummenigge! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Diogo Dalot plays a sharp little ball here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Diogo Dalot gets rid without sophistication. Some really good ball movement, and that is expertly dealt with. There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Venezuela now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
He's got to be in! Oh, shooting chance! Messi. It's Perez. And it's Perez. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Gently done. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Look at the space, big chance! And it's in! It is no contest, it is a landslide. It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kimmich. That's Busquets. Well seen, saw that coming. Threads one in, and now the breakaway. He has found the way through. And Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here. Belletti. And here's the chance to counter. Barcelona finding their passes. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tchouameni. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a sharp pass. Oh, well played.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi.
Both sides then taking this chance to 18, turn to their benches.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9.
Great hit! Now who's going to be first to this?
Number
and
42,
now they can spring out of defence.
on the field. Number 20, Eto'o. Number 21.
Now it's Bale.
Suarez.
That looks a cracking ball. Luis Suarez!
Number 23.
Suarez with a beautifully timed run.
Number 7, Rafael van der Vaart.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that was never going to make it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. No, again, there's no way through.
Added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Oh, easy pickings there. He has found the way through. It's a decent-looking cross. Could move up a gear here. And he's intervened well there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich getting this one clear. That has been slung wide. And he's been shifted off it. 26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football, and this man was its catalyst.
Well, come to think of it, Peter, he has a fair share of famous comebacks over his career, but if you think context, this has to be it.
3-0 down at half-time, and his header just after the break sparked that extraordinary miracle against one of Europe's finest teams, finest defences. It is, of course, the legend, the leader, that is Stevie G. And he's away. And that's been won straight back. To Nielsen. That's headed upfield. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. To Nielsen. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now that's well seen too. Interesting ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that's ambitious. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Neymar. He is through here. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Gerrard. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
And we come
goalless.
to you now with a quick request for support for our
So we
charity
reach the
fund,
halfway point.
Chance in Football.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Substitution.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Venezuela have been the team.
Can he put it away? We've got a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Danielson. He's gone forward. Diogo Dalot kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ronaldinho. Some resolute defending there.
The
So, Jim,
attendance
what
for
are you
this match
thinking?
was
There's a lot of football still to be played,
72,306.
Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Ribery. Ljungberg. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Venezuela.
And Messi! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top drawer. Barcelona are back in business. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's gone for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And the keeper beats it away. He's gone for goal. And he's following up. They want to be quick to recover this.
Barcelona clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good spot, he's seen the run, and he's picked out the run.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he cuts out the supply. That pass has been well intercepted. Threads one in. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, there's a probing ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Mbappe wins the duel this time. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Del Piero! And claimed it back swift. And De Bruyne! Oh, that's well spotted. Del Piero. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
De Bruyne with a real chance here. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Fiddles it through. He is through here! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ribery. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played up towards the front line. He's found a way through. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ribery. Cafu calmly anticipates. Mbappe. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he cuts out the supply. Ribery. He's shifting through the gears here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Hernandez with the clearance. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ljungberg, passing is crisp and sharp. He's got away. Mbappe! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when you're...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Volunteers for each
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Rafael van der Vaart.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 20.
Venezuela definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Number 21.
Now it's Torres. And the shot! Goal! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Tries to dink it in. He's found a way through. Beckenbauer is there to clear. And that's been won straight back. 60 minutes played.
Was
No, that was never going to make it. Kimmich. Ljungberg. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
In he goes again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Over to the left. Looking for the runner. Oh, great play! Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style! And again they hit the front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's their second corner of the game. Chance with a header! That's going to go a long way. Looking for options for movement. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Interesting ball. Vinicius Junior. And they've been given a corner. So, third corner of the game.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's picked his way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nielsen bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's a shade optimistic.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's definitely not his best.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Inzaghi. Just eases him off the ball. That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos. He could be in here. Messi. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Venezuela definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, there is a point in every campaign of startling clarity. Gone is any margin of error, and we are faced with absolutes. Anything but a win, and it is all over. Those are the cold, hard facts. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Has a goal! Now, that's another chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's been flattened there. Referee has just said play on. Ljungberg. There's the hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Leicester can get it clear. That's headed upfield. Moved on forwards. Maldini gets over and intercepts. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gently done. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. Danielson with the foul. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Ljungberg. And it's played forward. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Diogo Dalot. Ljungberg. Diogo Dalot is in a really... Oh, what a climb! Nesta with the clearance. He's found a way through. Out to the right. That's going to go a long way. Oh, this looks sharp. And back to the goalkeeper. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. Oh, that's ambitious. And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Lampard, and he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Ljungberg. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kimmich. Ljungberg. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well timed, excellent interception.
There will be 1 minute at a
Has a
time.
look and has a go. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
As it's time to announce today's winning lottery.
So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Frank Lampard. Number 13, Del Piero. Coming on the field, number 5, Bellingham. Number 18, Griezmann.
Here we go again.
Substitutions taking place.
Venezuela have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bellingham. Messi! They score!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nielsen. That has been cut short. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The attendance for this match
nicely
was
intercepted.
70,980.
Busquets is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
Real chance! Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe finds himself offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
It could be in here. And that was very necessary. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He's away! Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Aim forwards.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And he can clear it away. Fiddles it through. Mbappe! Oh, he's bustling through here. Ljungberg.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He won't be happy with that one. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, it is true enough that just one bad result will rarely decide your fate, but the truth is, there have been too many bad results this season, and so a day like today was increasingly inevitable. Thus it is win or bust. Things cannot be more simple than that. And the David Villa! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good steal, he just read it. Danielson, that's a sharp pass. Danielson.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Iniesta. David Villa. Here's Rodri.
Cambiasso really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Real chance! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He has found the way through. It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Fiddles it through. Gets a good foot in there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. David Villa. That's really well manoeuvred. Iniesta, and he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pass somewhat off target. Kimmich. Looking for options for movement. Oh, they can break here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi, and he's gone backward here. Pedri! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter, they have done it again. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, good defence is built on positioning, communication, and you've got to have a desire to attack the ball, but they were found really wanting then on all three aspects. Nobody took charge.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's found a way through. Played back in. Ribery. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a little off target. And it's Beckham. Iniesta. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ribery. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's away. And the finish! No mistake! They're back within reach!
Well,
and we hit half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Tries to dink it through. Backward it goes. Gets his pass away. Danielson is flagged offside. Cambiasso. Ruben Diaz. And that's... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
And that's been drilled in. And he thumps it clear. He's in! And Messi! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
198.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
That's been cut out, well played. And he's heaved it away. And it's Ribery. Well read, and the danger is averted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Back into the middle. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. Interesting ball. Messi gets into some space. Heads it! It's there! And they are pulling clear here.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So now the difference is 3. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gently done. Rodri. David Villa. And the counter is on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Adams. Well, they've got it again. And no, that was never going to make it. Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. He's away! Ribery.
4 added minutes has
To
been
a
indicated.
minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri, can he get it through? Messi. Oh, he's played a decent hit! And he's there to get it away. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. And so the lowest point, relegation, the ultimate disappointment.
Stadium is